Hi Bright Spenders, it's Amy. It's exciting that you're now up to the stage where you get to do your weekly check-in. You put your plan into place and you've set it up in your bank account, and now it's time to look at your actual bank account and your spending plan and compare the two. So you have see how closely you can get it lined up and enjoy the benefits of living your spending plan. So I'm going to open up the screen here and show you what I've got. So when you come in, log into your dashboard, and then you'll notice that you'll have transactions due. So every time you come in, this is the first thing you need to do. So click on the button and it shows all of the things that have happened in the past. So for example, today's the 16th of May. These are all of the ones that have happened since the last time I logged in. So the 15th back to the 14th. So what we need to do is we need to look at them and see if they did actually happen. So to do this, you can go into your bank account and you look at the transactions that have happened in your bank account and you can check to see that they did happen. If they're different dates, you can just adjust it and make sure it all works out how it should be. If you can't see one in there, then you need to make sure you add it into your bank account so that it's doing what it should be doing in alignment with your spending plan. So I'm going to look through here, and if they were all done, I could simply just press mark all transactions as completed. But I can see one here that hasn't happened. So come into it here, and I know that it hasn't happened because I haven't paid it. It's not quite due. And the reason why I'm not going to just press mark them all as complete is because I haven't paid this one. So I need to find my bill, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to pay this one. So I'll just pretend that I'm doing that right now. And I've gone and done that, and it's paid, and then I can do mark all as completed. Or this one hasn't been paid and it's not quite due yet. I've got another few days before I need to pay it. So I'm going to postpone that transaction so that it's in line with when I actually have to do it. So I'm going to click on the edit button so I can postpone it, and it's not due to be paid until the 17th. So I'm going to make this a permanent change because I know that every 3 months it's going to be due on the 17th. So I'll make it permanent, and then I can mark it as completed. And there we go, we've done that one. So you'll also see that these ones are all still here, but I know they're all done, so it's as simple as mark all transactions as completed. And that's it. So they've all been done. We can go back to the dashboard and we'll have a look what's happening here. So we've done it. There's no transactions due left here. And that means that everything is brought up to today's date. So the plan balance today, the start date is the 15th because that's when the last transaction was. And this is the number that we're looking for on each of the accounts, our plan balance today. So that's our target balance. That's what we want our account to be. So what we do now is you jump into your bank account or just log onto your banking app and you look for the balance of that account and you compare it. So you can see, for example, maybe my bills account in my actual bank account was $3,250. So I'm $24 short. And that could just be because, oh, my bill was a little bit more this time than what I thought it was going to be. So that's just a simple error and something we can adjust to make sure that we keep a little bit more in that account. So we're having a look at this. So we're comparing the actual bank account, so on your app or log into your banking, and then with the plan balance today. Once you've compared the two, you're just going to simply type it up in an email, or you can put it in a spreadsheet and share that with me, like through Google Drive, that sort of a thing. But an easy way, if you just want to do it this way, is just in an email, just write bills account, plan balance, so your target balance, I should say. So bills account, target balance, which is the plan, so 3,274. And then the actual balance, which was 3,250. And then just a quick little explanation of why it's different. So that would be my bill was $24 more than it should have been. And that's all you need to do for those ones. And you can do that for each of the accounts that you have in here. So it might be, for example, this one, your bills account might have had more money in it. So instead of it being 3,274, as it says in your plan, it might have been 3,300. So you've got a little bit of extra money in there. So you can choose to leave that in that account and just let it build up a little bit more, so you've got a buffer in case something is more expensive than you thought it was. So your water bill comes in and you've used a bit too much water over the last few months, then that will cover that. So it's just a matter of checking your actual bills count, so your actual accounts, compare it to your spending plan account, and then you can make adjustments if you need to. So you could go in and adjust a bill if it ended up being more than you thought it was. So you can make that little adjustment and do those things that you need to do. Hopefully that's helpful for you. I'll show you how to make a couple of adjustments. So if the plan balance was less than what is in your actual bills account, we can change this so that it matches your actual bills account. So we go into accounts list and then the edit button here. And so say we got up to 3,300. So we simply just change this to 3,300 as the start balance, because that's what our actual balance says right now. And then press save, and that's as simple as it. And so now your actual balance in your bank account matches your plan balance because you've just changed it to do so. And I think that's it. So it's pretty simple. If you come across something that's a bit tricky and it's kind of out a long way, just send us an email or give me a phone call and we can work it out together. But if it's only a little bit out, you could choose to leave it, you could choose to adjust it, and we'll have a chat at our next appointment. So that's it. That's how you do your weekly check-in, and good luck, and hopefully you'll have success and you'll be ahead of your targets and your bank accounts will be nice and full so you can enjoy your spending. Bye.